Don't talk just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just hit. Alright, there we go.
Alright.
This is Under Sheriff Stubble of the BCSO. The date is the 3rd of December, 2023. Currently interrogation room 1 with 1. That's what you say your name.
Patty Scratch Patrickson.
Are you aware of the Miranda rights as they were read to you?
Yes, sir.
And will you be invoking your right to an attorney present?
Considering there's not one available, yes.
And will you be invoking your right to remain silent?
I'm willing to discuss what happened if that's what you're asking. So is that a yes or a no?
Yeah. I want to discuss what happened.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not gonna start just questioning. I just like a kind of an untampered like testimony from you. A statement, a witness statement of, I guess, let's say the last 2 hours. Let's start
chain
with
of
the
events.
traffic stop. Is that the first situation? The first start of the chain?
Actually, no, not really. That was just irrelevant. That was just my
Oh.
third time getting caught speeding for the day because I guess things are slow and you boys are not getting much done. You got
Oh
a lot
yeah,
of
I
free
see that.
time.
Yep.
So-
4 hours ago, 2 hours ago.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a bad day. It's just been a bad day. No, weirdly enough, I rolled up to my house and there was these very odd tables outside on the sidewalk by my house, and they had beakers and flasks and shit on them, and I didn't like the look of them, so I actually tried to 311 for Kozlov because I knew he was around because he'd pulled me to just double check I wasn't seeing weird shit and they were actually there. Because I don't want to touch that, nothing to do with me, and I quite frankly don't want it anywhere near me. I'm retired for the most part, so not my bag anymore, whatever it is. I couldn't get a response, so I was driving around for a bit trying to run into a cop just to sort of say, hey, would you mind just double checking something for me? And I managed to come across Kozlov as one of the first cops, and I said, hey, can you just come back to mine a second and double check I'm not seeing shit? And him and I forget the other cops.
Everly.
Everly, thank you. They came back and they were like, oh yeah, no, we see that. They look like, lemonade stands or something like that. I said, I don't know what they are. They're not my problem. They're on the sidewalk. Best for you to deal with them. Because again, I retired from all that kind of stuff years ago. It's not who I am.
Yeah.
So, they dismantled it very graciously and chucked it in the back of the car and shit.
I bet you hasn't committed crime in months. Oh.
They were like, hey, would you
Probably
mind
was
if
8
we
days ago.
have a look around the property
With
and just double
gas.
check there's not anything else here that's unusual or weird, right? And I said, yeah, sure, that's fine. I don't mind. And they checked my back garden.
That's funny.
And they noticed something underneath my back tree in my garden.
Huh.
And I said, oh, that's weird. What have you got there? And they, started having a dig in the mud and stuff. And they said, that's weird. There's looks like a plastic arm, or it might even be a real one. Who knows? And I'm like, that's really weird. I mean, it was Halloween recently, so maybe the missus put out a decoration and we forgot about it. I don't fucking know, So they dig up this thing, and I'm sat there and I'm going, fucking, if this is somebody's arm in my back garden, this doesn't look good. And to be honest with you, like I said, I was planning on leaving the city in the next couple of hours with the wife and retiring to a beach in the sun so I can just spend my days lathering her tits up and doing nothing else. And I don't really want to miss that flight. And chances are I'm going to now. So I made a very, very bad decision that if I just gave them some of my sleeping pills in their coffee and they happened to have a little nap on my back porch, I could just get in the car with the wife, go to the airport, not my problem, get the fuck out of here. Because I have no idea what the hell this all is. And
he drugged the car.
They drank up the coffees and they drank up the teas, and you know, they had to sit down, and
Uh-huh.
I had some fucking looky loo in the road who was being a pain in the ass, and he was having a go at me, and I just said to him, "Look, you want to fuck off? I'm trying to do something here." And when I turned around and walked back to the fucking gazebo where they were sat down, they're both on the floor bleeding everywhere, and I'm like, shit, did I give him the right thing? Did I put the right med in there, or have I fucked up my... Because I haven't slept. I'm an insomniac. I don't sleep very much.
When was the last time you slept?
What day is it?
It's the 3rd of December, which is Sunday.
Sunday. Wednesday?
And how long did you sleep for on Wednesday?
3 or 4 hours.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm pushing like 2 or 3 days straight now where I just have no fucking idea where I am.
This is so good.
You know, so I'm like, I could have put the wrong fucking med in. I don't fucking know. I got a medicine cabinet full of shit because I'm old, and you know, the wife needs to balance out her shit every once in a while. So there's all sorts of stuff in there, and I grabbed what I thought was my fucking sleeping meds, and maybe I grabbed the wrong bottle, and maybe I've done something that I shouldn't have, so I panic. And I'm like, what do? I can't call the cops. I can't call EMS. This looks really bad. So I decide to load them in my car, dump them out the back of MRPD, fire a couple of rounds off to get your guys' attention, and you guys find them. Next thing I know, as I'm trying to go dump this fucking gun, 10 minutes later, here we are. Fucking worst morning of my life. All I want to do is get on a plane and go and titty fuck my wife on a beach. This is not where I want to be right now.
You know, I bet Kozlov and Evely don't want to be in a coma right now either.
I didn't want them in a coma either. I wanted them to have a nice little nap on the back porch while I bugger off. I didn't want this.
They could die in that coma.
I know. I don't want this.
You're not going to be tit fucking anybody, apart from your cellmate.
That doesn't sound great.
Not as good as the wife.
No, definitely not. She got them big old titties. Jesus.
Jesus Christ. What a mess.
It's a fuck. That's what I was saying to you. I haven't intentionally done anything wrong.
Fine. I'm going to say the name of something, and I want to hear your response for it.
Okay.
Gamma hydroxybutyric acid.
Gamma who the fucking what now?
Gamma hydroxybutyric acid. I'll put it on a piece of paper. It's a tongue one. It's big. Look at this. I'll write it
I have
down.
no idea what the fuck that is even in. I thought I gave him cetraterylene.
Look at that. For the recording, I've wrote down the name of the acid.
No, I thought I grabbed my cetraterylene and shook that in with sleeping meds. Very heavy duty sleeping meds.
Well, we got the toxicology back from them, and there was definitely no serotonin or anything of that.
Oh shit! Did
Just,
I grab the fucking floor cleaner by accident?
That would explain the bleeding
Might do, yeah.
from the nose.
Yeah, that might do it, yeah. I might have grabbed the floor cleaner by accident.
You're stating you opened fire. Were you standing or were you inside of your vehicle?
I was standing by them. I fired at the back wall a couple of times to get some attention, and then got in the car afterwards.
Right above where their bodies were.
Yeah.
Because I saw where their bodies were, and they were directly below. I'm looking at the picture right now of the impact marks.
Yeah. It was like on the wall behind them, yeah.
Yeah. We had someone collect the evidence before we actually found you, and to them it looked like a point-blank execution. But then when they examined the bodies, there were no GSWs. It was very confusing.
Yeah, that was my intention, was to get you guys' attention, to get the medical, because I didn't know what the fuck had happened, and I didn't want to, have my name anywhere near it, but...
It's near it.
Fuck
it's
me,
right on
huh?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
What a
I
mess.
guess the CCTV caught the camera, caught the car leaving, huh?
Yeah. It even got the plate.
Motherfucker, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a fucker, isn't it?
Shots fired, Seminole. Graphite black on black steel. Plate 5 kilo 8 Mike 6 Oscar 8
Yeah.
ROU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Escobar. Yep.
Yep. Right next to 2 officer downs.
Yeah. It's not a great look, I admit, but I didn't set out to hurt anybody.
Yeah, well, your recklessness has got 2 people in a coma right now.
I'm not saying that I'm particularly proud of what's happened. I'm just saying it wasn't my intention.
Jesus, you might be
want to get on a plane so I could go to a nice country that's not here.
I might have to put you on a no-flight list for a couple of days.
I know.
This is not good.
And do you know how much of a headache that's going to be with the wife?
That sounds like your problem.
I know.
Jet, thank you so much, Theresa, and welcome back.
She had the
Yeah!
smallest bikini she was trying on last night. Motherfucker! God damn it!
I don't think they have bikinis in Bolingbrook.
All right, I get it. I'm going to fucking prison, all right? I didn't mean to hurt anybody, for fuck's sake. You ain't gonna keep laying it on thick.
This is not good. There's a couple of ways I could go about this. The drugging, though, that is not good.
It's not a great look, I know, but it wasn't my intention to hurt anybody, for God's sake. If I wanted to kill them, I could have done it a million easier fucking ways and you would never have known about it, for God. You know, I, like, easily could have buried them in my own back garden.
With the arm. With the arm. We now need to go look into that.
Yeah, I know, and God knows where the fuck that is. I didn't move it or anything, so I don't know where Kozlov put it. I got no idea where that is.
Is Kozlov's vehicle still up in Mirror Park?
Yeah, it's probably in the Navy's drive. I tried knocking it over a house or two to make it look like they were responding to something else.
You really took your time with this, huh?
No, it was quite quick, to be honest with you, like literally 2 to 3 minutes, but when you do something all your life and you get used to fixing problems, you get used to doing it fast.
Anything else to add onto the statement before I go back and talk with my peers?
No, nothing. Nothing unless you need to ask anything.
Yeah, maybe when I come back. There's just a whole list of charges that I've got to look at now.
Yeah, well...
This is not good.
You're welcome. I guess it's more interesting than a fucking boost, right?
Yeah, that's right. Thank God for that. I'm gonna pause the recording and hit that. Alright, there we go.